96, back again yet another stream, and holy shit, it has been a long time for me streaming. And the reason is I have not been streaming as much, cause one, I crap shop. Alright. Alright, this is what I was going to say. The reason is I have not been streaming or posting as much. It's because I have a job. And our job is working at a high-end restaurant called Manami. And if you have not heard of this restaurant called Manami, and if you're in Vancouver and you like sushi, I recommend that place. It's the youngest sister to the 3 big sushi restaurants in Vancouver and in Toronto. And the 2 restaurants that I know of are Miku, Gyoza Bar. Those are the only 2 I heard of and know of. And I highly recommend going to Manami. And also, the food there is magnificent. And also, you're wondering what is on my mind right now. Well, I'll tell you. And that is Blood on the Dance Floor. Oh no, Blood on the Dance Floor. Everyone hates that group, blah 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 blah. Everyone loves that group as well, blah 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 blah. Look, I'm not a fan of Blood on the Dance Floor. And the reason is, I only listened to a few of their songs, and one of them when I was in high school, and that is Rise and Shine. And the rest, I didn't like them. And the reason why I don't like Blood on the Dance Floor is just the lyrical content and the lyrics is just awful. There's no grammar in their lyrics. And the songs of They Always Speak of Plur, they don't. They say they're a bully activist group, but last time I checked, when I listened to Rise and Shine and it said beat on another kid but not on me, that's time check. If you're a bullying activist, should it be confronting the said bully? Not to fight, not send harm to innocent people. That's one thing that really bugs me about them. And also, the fan group. My God, they're toxic. They'll come at you with death threats and cyberbullying, and also threaten you with a shit ton of death threats and fanfics about you, apparently. And they always will call you a hater, and also they will say, haters make us famous. And by the way, that is bullshit. Haters do not make you famous, they make you infamous. And I swear, they've been told that so many times. I swear it's like laughable. And also I do have a camera, but I don't want to use it. And I do make money, and I'm not telling you how much I'm making. No, so the first time I ever listened to Blood on the Dance Floor was in high school, and after that I stopped listening to them because they gave me a headache. Believe me, they do provide a shit ton of headaches. And every time if a somewhat of a fan of Blood Dance was said they got molested by Mr. Dobby Bandy or by Dobby Bandy, they always starting up with death. And yet in his video of the shows of Dobby Bandy and yada yada yada, it states that it's all lies, it's all false information. Even though there were evidence. If there's a lot of evidence, that makes you guilty. Now, when I was in high school, when I was listening to a bit of Blind Dance, well, I didn't have the merchants. Thank God I didn't have any. And the reason why I didn't want any merch of Blind Dance for because I don't get ridiculed or make fun of. So I decided to stop listening to them in round. Shit, where stop listening to them? I think it was around 2010 or 2011. Around those years. And started listening to heavy metal. And here, let me pull up my my iPod's right before me. I started listening to more heavier bands. I move away from their music. The bands are Abandon All Ships, ABK, AC/DC, Undead Capricorn Cowboy, it's some type of Japanese band. Aeon Zen, AFI, somewhat listening to them. Acid, Akakami, Akai. Some of these bands are from Japan, and I'm gonna be butchering the names, cause I'm not Japanese. I don't declare myself to be Japanese. I declare myself to be native. I'm Aboriginal and I'm Canadian. And also part French and Hawaiian. The French part is from my father's side. That makes me Métis. And also Cree. Aki. And this good person named Alive in the Dark NJ. All That Remains, Ava Risk featuring Skrillex, Amaranda, Merciless Amir. This person I had no clue the name of, and the dubstep remix of it. Apollo featuring Gumi Power, As Blood Runs Black. Somewhat of Alexandria, Atreyu, Attack, Audio Net Mix, and the Amon Repair, whatever the name of this, is an American band that I found on Tony Hawk's Games. Avenged Sevenfold, Anavieki, and Eva Techno, and I don't know female vocalist dubstep remixes, ex-Murder Boys, Baby Metal, Average, Rebridge, I Am Ring. It's a Japanese collaboration albums. There is 1 A-side in Ring 2, 3 to 4. Basex, Benny, Ben S, Big River Cree, Billy Talent, The Black Dahlia Murderer, Black Dog Barks, Black Eyed Peas, Blase Rose, Blazy Dead Homie, Blondie, Bloodstained Child, my friend Fake Yui Velvet, but it's his old YouTube channel. Ben Jovi, Boogie King, Boondocks, Born of Osiris, Bring Me the Horizon, Bullet for My Valentine, Cannibal Corpse, Carfax, Acosalia, Burl, whatever the famous rapper name is, Crossroot of the Gods, Chelsea Green, Christina V, Coruscant, Silver, Wolfpack, Cool, Random Collaborations, Crossfade. Some other bands I can't. Some other person I can't remember. Damon. Dark Lotus. That's Sick. Dead Mouse. Sylvan remix of Silent Hill. Disso 27. Defensory. Def Leopard. Deftones. Dehumanizing Itacha Worshipping. Delirious. Del Helio. And Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter Deuce. Devilverse Prada. Davalin. Bunch of random dubstep remixes. I meant. Disturbed. DJ Clay. Doubly. Whatever that name is. Downlink. Dr. Dre. Dragon Force. John Immortal. Jesus. Dub Zero. Early Vice. Easy Pop. Easy E. Ed Guy. Echo Mixes Radio. Evelyn Simon. Eminem Brown. Eminem. Sketafe. Isham. A Resident Evil remix. Extinction. AX dubbed. I Set to Kill. Following Reverse. Floss and Flata Voss and Crush P. Five Finger Punch and Death Punch. Foo Fighters. Foreground Eclipse and Drawn to Emotion. 5-4. Quessa The Sun's Dusk. Gakapo Gamzee, Ghetto Boys, Gozan, Godsmack, and Extreme Martin, Klamatatic Gafa, Lord Gore, basically random gore bands. Goobalas, Green Day, Gumi, Guns N' Roses, and a dubstep remix of Attack on Titan. Otatsopi, Haku, Anybody Killer, Blazy Day Homie, Twisted and Twisted, Hatsune Miku, and the list goes on and on because I don't think you want to hear my rambling of my favorite groups. Mostly the bands I've been listening to is from my death and metal playlist that has like bunch of random bands, bunch of random death metal bands and deathcore bands, and basically some bands I like. I know you're listening to Killswitch Engage as well. And Ronnie James Dio. And also, I do listen to the most hated group right before Blood on the Dance Floor. And that, you wanna know who that is? They were here since the late 80s. I mean, the last 80s. Their first EP, was... Shit, what was it? It's been a long time of hearing ICP. I'm gonna go on to the Google. Okay, Google, what is Insane Clown Posse's first EP? Alright. Insane Clown Posse, short for ICP, is an American hip-hop duo composed of Violent J, Joe, and Shaggy 2 Dope, and Joseph. Founded in Detroit in 1889. Insane Clown Posse performs a style of hardcore hip hop known as horrorcore, and this known as they've been influenced by there's some of their old names back in the day was ICP, short for NSA Posse, the JJ Boys, and it had so many friends before. That is Kid Valla, John Kitchaz, KraZy. The first Joker's card was Carnival of Carnage, a tale of a massive dark carnival coming through the ghetto. Actually, the verse of Violent J does describe it for you. Describes it for you in very good detail. And 1997, I remember that year. I was still a little kid. I was about still a newborn by then. Basically, I was still a newborn in 1996. Alright, let me see. $1996. Oh, no. 1997 minus 1996. I was 1 year old when The Great Malenko was coming out. Yeah, I was 1 year old when Great Malenko was coming out. And Joe's book describes it more very detailed than me searching it up on the Google. And also, you don't talk about the live performances of ICP. You witness it. You go to it. You don't look up online or read it some magazine or some posting on the internet. You go to it. Now for me, I couldn't afford to go to these concerts because they're always in the States. They did, however, played down in Vancouver once or twice before. Once during the Bang Pow Boom tour, and that's back in 2009, and I was still a teen that did not know what was ICP before. Now I know what is ICP. Holy shit! the newest Joker's card of the second hand of the deck. I mean, second deck. Furious Fred Fury is coming out next year. 2018. And their discography is Carnival of Carnage is the first Joker's card. The Ringmaster, second card. The Little Box, third card. And I was somewhat in the middle of two cards, actually. I was middle of Little Box and Great Malenko. I was born in 1996. I'm not giving up the date, only the year. Great Malenko was supposedly released in 1996, but they had to pull it back because of Disney, because of Southern Baptist, because fuck you, Southern Baptist Church. And then it's supposed to be released 1997. Then, well, hey, what are you supposed to do? Blame the very highly religious people. In 1999, they released the fifth Joker's card, that is the Amazing Jokobars. And it released a couple of EPs. And during the Carnival of Carnage, they released an EP called Beverly Kills 50187. And they released two EPs back then in 1992. That is Beverly Kills 50187, A Carnival Christmas. And they released a couple of EPs as well in the mighty Ringmaster, and that is the Terror Wheel, Shaggy 2 Dub's first EP, Fuck Off, and the Chicken Huntin' remix. I mean, the original Chicken Huntin'. And the mighty third Joker's card, they released an EP, 2 EP. That is Tunnel of Love. and they released two versions of it. There's an triple X version of it, and there's a normal version with two girls with a strawberry. And that's it. And before that era, and during the Great Malenko era, they released mutilation mixes that were never been hits. And yeah. And oh yeah, and during the 1991, they released their first EP, that is Dog Beats. Here, let me play it.
Yeah, what you need?
Yeah, let me get a large order of fries and...
No fries.
Excuse me?
No fries, man.
Oh, well, must be out there. Alright, well then, give me a large double slice.
Okay.
What?
Can't do it.
Why not?
No meat.
No meat?
No meat, man. Damn.
Alright then,
Yep.
Alright, well then I'll take an order of that to go then.
In the city posse, you got the dog beats, ICP. We got the dog beats. No, you don't stop with the funk from the old days. Start nodding your head as the beat plays. Yeah, the ICP has got the dog beats. In the city posse, and we play it for keeps. And I know that you're liking this funk, cause I can hear my voice.
Yeah, that was made in 1991. You wanna know how they make these songs? Back in that day, they used karaoke machines. Yeah, back in the day, they used karaoke machines in one of their friends' basement. And by the way, that sounded dope. But here's the thing though, Dog Beast was a 4-track EP. And we didn't have that in Canada. I wish we had it back in Canada. God damn it. Nope, I'm not gonna be no fuck toy.
This audio bar.
Welcome to the story of KraZy.
Here we go, ninjas and ninjas. Chapter 1, The Butterfly. Outside of my mom's head, the first thing I remember...
I need to get more SMGs. And that's why I'm gonna farm the warrior for more SMGs. And another reason I have not been posting more videos lately is because I didn't feel like making any videos. And I already know my sub count is going low. And also, I'm always wondering why people always say subscribe on if they're doing any videos and all that. And it doesn't make sense. And also, here's the thing, no, I don't make money off of YouTube. I don't even do it for the money. I was doing it for fun. And also, first time I ever made a video on YouTube, it was on it was on a laptop that wasn't mine. It was my sister's. Man, I really hate these fire crystal discs. I believe I can fly! As usual, nothing's no good. Quit and save. And also, I got a new guitar. It's a Schindler SGR C7. And I bought it on my days off, on a day off. Well, I had enough gaming today. If you like it, if you enjoyed, if you didn't, hit the thumbs down button if you didn't like it, because I disliked a very popular scene band, and also mostly disliked it band, because if you're a butthurt scene kid or a scene person or whatever, then hit the thumbs down. I don't care. And if you come in me with threats, come at me. And I'll probably shoot you in the eye with my BB gun here. And no, it's not plastic BBs. It is steel BB. Either spring and or gas. So if you're coming at me with the acts of violence, I'll come back with acts of violence against you. A, to defend myself. Not because someone hurt my feet, blah 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 blah, because someone hurt my favorite blah blah. And first of all, why are you defending a band that is a child molester? That is a sinner, that is a child molester. And I'm probably getting disliked from so many scene kids and scene fans. So, if I have a mug on me and it had the Stoutmeister's favorite muggy of all, a jack cup of shut the fuck up. And also, shout out towards official GATG, cause he's one of my favorite YouTubers. So see ya, and hope you catch you guys on the next stream, whatever I do. See ya.